I see a lot of people, they find it easy to socialize, to talk to different people. And I was like, why is this so difficult for me? Why is it so difficult for me to just have a conversation with someone and enjoy it? For me, it's not that I'm socially awkward or I find it weird having a conversation. I'm just generally not interested in what most people have to say. But it works out the same way. So whether you're socially awkward, whether you just don't find yourself having anything in common with other people, I feel like this video might help you out. Because whilst working here in Paris, I realized why I can't make friends with so many fucking people. It's because we're different. And while it's good to have people in your life with different opinions, different ways of life, different cultures, the thing that usually draws you to a best friend, girlfriend, partner, whatever, is having similarities with them. Having things in common which draw you closer together. So here's the question I'm going to ask you. The people that you hang out with most of the time, or the people that you meet, the people that you find it hard to become friends with, are they similar to you? Or actually, an even better way to put it is what you need to become friends with anyone is to be attracted to them. Just think of anyone you talk to. There is a reason, there is something that attracts you to talking to them. It doesn't necessarily have to be their physical appearance. It can be that you both really love gaming, you both really love sports, you both just have the exact same sense of humor and chat and banter that people always go on about. I'm just looking for someone with a great sense of humor, blah, blah, blah. You're looking for someone with the same sense of humor, a similar sense of humor. So think about the people that you are friends with, or if you don't have friends, and think about the people that you could be friends with. There needs to be something that attracts you to them. Physical appearance, personality, lifestyle. You need to have similarities with them in order to become good friends. And the reason why I thought that is because here in Paris, a lot of people smoke. Back in the UK, a lot of people drink. I don't ever smoke, and I've recently stopped drinking. I was just wondering why I meet so many people who I just can't be friends with. It's because they engage in those activities. You can't become friends with people that just have a lifestyle that you aren't compatible with. I could have made so many more friends if I smoked, drank, and did drugs. So many more, no problem. Because that's what so many people do. But the thing I'm realizing is that I'm not meant to be friends with everyone. I'm not meant to get along with everyone. There's specific people who are going to be perfect to have in my life. And there's so many more people who just will not work with my lifestyle. There's so many social occasions that I miss out on because I don't go out with everyone to smoke. Because I don't go to everyone's house to get high. Because I don't go out and get drunk. Everyone feels like I'm separate from the group. That just means that it doesn't mean you just have to wipe them all. It's like, that doesn't mean you have to wipe out all your friends that have any kind of difference. But it just means that it's a barrier to us really becoming good friends. And that doesn't mean that you can't become friends with people. It means you have to find people that are more compatible with what you want in life. I want to live a specific lifestyle. That doesn't mean I'm better. It just means I'm different. Better is whatever works for you. If smoking, drinking, and getting high works for you, then that's the best thing that you can do. It's just a random social thing that people do. It's not actually good or bad. While you're on this earth, what really matters? You decide. So if getting high with people is obviously fun. Millions of people do it. But if that's not you, then you gotta find people that are doing stuff that you want to do. So I can't be friends with people that are wasted, that are spending their money on drugs, on cigarettes, on alcohol. Not completely. That doesn't mean I cannot be friends with them. It just makes it more difficult to. There's one more discrepancy between our characters. I of course have loads of friends that drink. I think all my friends drink. So it just means that in that one activity, we're not compatible. But in everything else in life, we get on super well. And that's why we're amazing friends. But if you find it difficult to make new friends, and the reason I say that is because a lot of the time I just don't give a fuck what people talk about. A lot of people talk about what they see on Instagram. I don't give a fuck. I don't follow celebrities. I don't care what famous people do. They're just doing the same thing. Why would I watch someone else live their life? I haven't seen Breaking Bad. I haven't seen Game of Thrones. I haven't seen Prison Break. And I don't give a fuck. They are interesting. They are entertaining. I can understand that. But that is not what I want to spend my time doing. You have to find commonalities. So because you are an individual, you are so unique, you have to find other people that can fit your mold. And 99% of people just will not work. And one of the reasons why you might find yourself not feeling truly at 100% is because you're changing yourself a little bit to become friends with people who aren't really compatible with your life. You're becoming like me. I'd rather never drink, but sometimes I'm like, okay, I'll have a drink, it'll make me more social. And then I'm talking to people, I'm meeting people, and it's not that I don't like these people, it's just that I'm not really being me, so I don't feel comfortable in the situation to express myself properly. So you should not be changing yourself to make friends with the masses. You should be keeping yourself as you are so that people can find you and be comfortable with you. When you walk through usual life, who do you see? You see people go into their 9-to-5 job. You see people go into happy hour after work. You see people smoking in the streets, drinking on weekends, and getting high in their free time. That is who you will typically meet. You cannot become good friends with them unless you change yourself or just accept some of the things that they do. You will never be truly comfortable. So if you're finding it difficult to make friends, it's because you are different. It's because you are unique. You are not like the 99% of people that are just trying to fit in. Just imagine, I'm not saying there's tons of people who are actually similar. I'm saying so many people have altered and changed their way of life to fit in with everyone. Like, just take smoking for a second. Who the fuck smokes? Weed has an effect. I'm told even cigarettes have a kind of calming and somewhat relaxing effect. But why would you smoke? Like, who teaches you to smoke? I don't understand. Like, there's a point where you see adults doing it. You're young, you think it's cool, I'm doing what adults doing. I'm doing what adults are doing. I start to smoke, and then you just smoke as an adult. But who is teaching people to smoke? It doesn't make sense. That's a habit that I cannot understand. You're spending your money to smoke. I just don't get it. There's no effect. But a lot of people do it. It makes you more social. You know how many times I've missed out on conversations, on meeting people, because some people have gone to a smoking area or they've gone outside, they've had a chat, they've become closer. And I'm inside trying not to fucking destroy my lungs. Fuck me, right? It just means that you're not trying to make friends with them. That doesn't mean that they're bad people. It might work for them. But truly, there's so many habits and behaviors that people engage in that they don't truly want to be a part of. They just do it because so many other people are doing it and you would feel left out. So, what's the advice? Be true to yourself. It's so difficult because you'll find yourself lonely on so many occasions. Not even lonely, alone. Is it better to be alone and be yourself? Or compromise your beliefs, ideas, behavior, and personality so that you can make friends with other people? You have to decide. It takes a lot of character to be able to be alone and understand that it is better for you. It is better for you to reserve yourself, to preserve yourself as you are, than diminishing yourself so you can get along with everyone else. Just stay who you are. So, number one, be true to yourself. Number two, start meeting people who are more like you. Go to places where you'll meet people. If you love reading, go to a fucking library. If you look, I don't know even if they have libraries, find a book meetup, a local reading club where you can meet people who love reading. You can find literally any fucking thing. You can find other people that love computers, other people that love gaming, other people that love fashion. Go to those places so you can start to talk to people who are actually doing what you want. Be true to yourself. Go find the people that you want to talk to. And understand that it's okay. It's okay for you to not be friends with everyone. It's okay for you to feel awkward. It's okay for you to not be able to make friends. You have different interests. There's 8 billion people on this planet. If you can only make friends with 1% of them, that's like 800 million, 80 million. That's a lot of people. And I'll finish with a final anecdote. I was at work the other day and I was talking to these people, just making boring, shitty conversation. In those kind of cases, I actually tend to just talk about whatever I find interesting. Otherwise, there's just going to be no conversation. If I have to listen to the bullshit that you say, that's the good thing about being true to yourself. Other people usually are malleable and they can bend to what you do. So if you set a conversation topic, usually other people follow, because everyone likes being agreeable, everyone likes being open. So if you find yourself bored with conversation, don't like be socially fucking retarded and just change the topic. But like, if you can steer the conversation to a topic that you're interested in, then do that. But I was talking to this group of people, and yeah, if you find a conversation topic boring, try and talk about something that you're interested in, so at least you're enjoying it, you're getting your personality across and you're being passionate. If someone's talking about politics and you don't care, you can't show your personality in that conversation. But if you can switch it to something about the environment, and you really care about the environment, then you can be passionate, talk about the environment, all the knowledge that you have, and people might fucking love it. But either way, I was talking to this group of people, and one of the guys, he mentioned that he had some businesses. Immediately, I was like, this guy's interesting. I started asking questions about his business, started asking questions about like his life, what he had done. I had a fucking like 20-minute conversation with him. I was interested. And that's the kind of thing that you have to do. There were 5 people in that group. I got lucky and met one of them that was kind of similar to me. And that's what you have to do. Be who you are. Find people who are like you. And be okay with everyone else. Be okay that it's going to be harder. Be okay that you're not going to be able to be friends with so many people, because so many people are just doing what everyone else is doing. But you don't want to do what everyone else is doing. You want to do your own thing. And that's what's important. So if you want to make friends, the same shitty advice that people always tell you is be you. And the reason why that often doesn't work is because people are too scared to be themselves. And they change themselves. Don't change yourself. Be who you are. But be fucking courageous enough to go out and find other people. Be courageous enough to be yourself when everyone else is outside smoking. You can be inside. You can sit on your phone. You can look around. You can think about life. It doesn't fucking matter. Be courageous enough to be yourself and be like, guys, that's not for me. I'm alright. Don't be like, oh, come on, everyone else is it. It's alright. Don't worry about it. If everyone else was jumping off a cliff, would you do it? Because that's what they're doing. Fucking up their lungs. I'm not trying to jump with you. So guys, that's the end of this video. I have no idea how this video is going to turn out because it's way more somber and it's like more personal to me in terms of my character, in terms of my life, in terms of the things that make me feel insecure. Making friends and being sociable is one of them. I've always found it, as a young kid, I played sports, did loads of stuff, found it easy. But as people get older, I don't know. I realized that in high school, I found it difficult to talk to most of the people because they were all talking about different stuff. I found myself being different. Still made friends. Then at university, made friends with hardly anyone. Everyone at university drinks. I started drinking at university, completely fucked up. Wish I had never done it. Never smoked. But I've compromised myself on several occasions. I've compromised myself enough that it just feels shit to know that you're not being yourself and you're doing something else. Even if at the time you're like, yeah, I'm with everyone, it feels good. It doesn't. It doesn't. Being you is the only thing that can ever feel good. Look at this guy. Be like him. Be free. Carefree. But yeah, this was personal to me because I was thinking, I don't have that many friends. I find it difficult to make friends. I'm finding it difficult to talk to people. I'm not going to places where I can find the people I want to talk to. I'm going to bars. Like, I like going clubbing and I don't like drinking. How difficult is it to find friends if you like going clubbing but you don't like drinking? That's fucking tough. I love calisthenics. I meet a lot of dudes in the park. I like video editing, but usually I'm at home editing videos. I don't go and edit in like some fucking editor's cube where everyone chats and sits together. Can meet people online, I guess, but sometimes you have to make an extra effort. Step 1, be you, 100%. That's always step 1, because often people will come to you. Step 2, then go find other people. And step 3, be okay with it. And the reason why it's in that order, because you gotta be yourself first, because you gotta know who you are. And if you don't know who you are, then try being someone who you think you are. I don't know exactly who I am. How can I know? I'm 20% of the way through life, 25%. How can I know who I am? But I think I like being the person I am now, so I'm gonna go for it. This is who I'm being. Now that I know who I'm being, I can go find people. I can go find people that might be like me. And the reason why I have to know it's okay is because when I'm looking for people, when I'm finding people, I have to be okay that I'm gonna find a lot of people that just don't fit. That doesn't mean I don't fit, it means they don't fit. They don't fit with me, you don't fit with them, it doesn't matter. We're trying to find the positive, not dwell on the negative. So, fuck, how is this video gonna turn out? I don't know. But that's it for this video. Hopefully this helps you. Before you leave, as always, subscribe to my channel, like the video. In the description, got all my social media. Follow me, add me, like me. Except for that, that's all for this video. I'll see you in the next one.